Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Lautaro Martinez's agent making Inter Milan demand amid Tottenham and Arsenal interest, and then we're going to look at Arsenal reaching Aaron Ramsdale transfer breakthrough to follow Martin Ødegaard agreement. So the first transfer headline states that Lautaro Martinez's agent makes Inter Milan demand amid Tottenham and Arsenal interest. So the reports are stating that Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur have been both vying for Lautaro Martinez this summer. Inter Milan striker Lautaro Martinez's agent is pushing for an improved contract due to his desire to remain at the club, according to reports. This summer, Martinez has been linked with Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur, but seems set to stay at the San Siro beyond the August 31st transfer deadline. The Athletic reported Arsenal's interest in July, with Mikel Arteta potentially needing to replace Alexandre Lacazette and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Earlier this month, the Times claimed that Tottenham had agreed a fee worth more than £60 million with Inter for Lautaro Martinez. Nuno Espirito Santo was said to want the 23-year-old to play with Harry Kane in what would be an exciting Spurs attack, but much speculation suggested the club were vying to acquire Lautaro Martinez to replace Harry Kane amid Manchester City's public interest. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, though, Lautaro Martinez wants to stay at Inter and is currently in talks over a new contract at the San Siro. The Argentine international's agent, Alejandro Camano, is fighting for his client to receive a new bumper contract with the Serie A champions. Whilst Lautaro Martinez desires to remain with the club, he is also holding out for substantially improved terms in his new deal. Gazzetta claimed that Inter CEO Beppe Marotta and sports director Piero Ausilio started negotiations with Camano on Wednesday. On Tuesday's episode of the Here We Go podcast, Fabrizio Romano stated that talks would commence on Wednesday. Fabrizio Romano reported that Camano would meet with Marotta and Ausilio in Milan to press forward with contract talks. Spurs offered £59.6 million plus add-ons to lift the fee to £76.7 million, which is €90 million, but Inter have been firm in their stance that Lautaro Martinez isn't for sale. After offloading Achraf Hakimi to Paris Saint-Germain and Romelu Lukaku to Chelsea in big money moves, the Nerazzurri doesn't need to raise more funds. With Daniel Levy refusing to budge on his stance over Harry Kane, it looks likely the England captain will remain in North London this summer. As for Arsenal, Lacazette and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's futures remain up in the air, but plenty of fans will hope they return to action against Chelsea on Sunday. With Lacazette in the final 12 months of his current contract and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang out of form, Mikel Arteta's desire for a new striker is warranted. It's looking likely he'll have to wait for a future transfer window to address the issue though, with Lautaro Martinez soon to be off the market. So it looks like Lautaro Martinez's agent makes Inter Milan demand amid Tottenham and Arsenal interest, and it is a blow for both North London clubs that they were looking very interested in trying to bring Lautaro Martinez to their respective clubs. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal reached Aaron Ramsdale transfer breakthrough to follow Martin Ødegaard agreement. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are on the verge of finally securing a new goalkeeper this summer. Arsenal are on the verge of agreeing a deal worth up to £30 million for Sheffield United goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale, according to reports. With less than 2 weeks of the summer transfer window remaining, Mikel Arteta looks set to finally secure his primary goalkeeper targets. The Athletic report that Arsenal are finalising a deal with Sheffield United to sign Aaron Ramsdale this month. Aaron Ramsdale will sign a 4-year contract with the Gunners with the option of a further year after agreeing personal terms and completing a medical. Also have agreed to pay an initial £24 million fee, which will increase to £30 million with add-ons or if or when he becomes Mikel Arteta's number one. It comes after Arsenal shook hands with Real Madrid to sign last season's loanee Martin Ødegaard for an initial £30 million fee. The Athletic claim Arsenal are progressing deals for Martin Ødegaard and Aaron Ramsdale simultaneously, with the view of securing both signatures as soon as possible. Mikel Arteta is said to be hopeful that both will be available to be part of the squad that faces Chelsea on Sunday. Aaron Ramsdale has been Mikel Arteta's primary goalkeeper target all summer, but the prospective transfers continuously stalled to the point where most hope was lost. Sheffield United initially demanded £40 million for the 23-year-old, but his desire to move and mediation from agents has chopped their valuation down and saw them return to the negotiation table with revised requests. The captures of Martinez and Aaron Ramsdale would increase Mikel Arteta's summer spending to almost £150 million. Also started their business with a £7 million signing of Benfica left-back Nuno Tavares to provide Kieran Tierney with backup. Anderlecht midfielder Albert Sambi then arrived in an £18 million deal, followed by Brighton centre-back Ben White for an ample £50 million fee. With the combined £60 million splashed on Aaron Ramsdale and Martinez, the Gunners' total for the transfer window will stand at around £135 million. Mikel Arteta's latest reinforcements will provide Arsenal fans with a boost after the club's dismal start to the new season. The Gunners fell to a 2-0 defeat at the hands of newly promoted Brentford on the opening night of the 2021-2022 season. With Chelsea, Manchester City and Leicester up next, Mikel Arteta could oversee one of Arsenal's worst ever league starts. But the new personnel will only help bounce back, with many hopeful of an improved result against the Blues this weekend. So it looks like Arsenal reached Aaron Ramsdale transfer breakthrough to follow Martin Odegaard agreement. And finally, also on the verge of securing a new goalkeeper, someone that could be the number 2 to Bernd Leno, or someone that could become the replacement to Bernd Leno if he impresses throughout the games that he's given, and given the opportunity to be the number 1, as Mikel Arteta really views him as a priority target for the Gunners. And Aaron Ramsdale's transfer buy is something that has had a mixed range of reactions, and I want you guys to leave it in the comments below if you guys think that Aaron Ramsdale also should be worth up to £30 million, but it's an initial fee of £24 million. But do you think this is a good transfer? I think we will all need to back Aaron Ramsdale, and hopefully he can be a success. So we'll have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup post to use the special link I've put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.